Do you want to strike your fairway woods pure? Well, because this is the Art of Simple Golf, I'm going to show you some really easy ways that you can apply and you wish you would have done them sooner. How? First of all, just monitor your ball position, okay? Because a lot of you will have it a little bit too far back. And I think that generally comes from just thinking you've got to try and help it up, or you're trying to hit it a bit further. You just don't quite trust that this thing is going to do the work for you. And it really is. Even if you did a little sort of chip with it, it's going to pop up. Not high, but it is going to pop up. So you can see that the loft and the weight of the club is going to help you tremendously. But one of the first things I have to cover is tension, because tension truly kills. Tension kills your golf swing. The more tense you are, the more restrictions you have. And that is going to cause inconsistency and lose the distance that you want with a golf swing that just takes more effort. So why do that? Why do we get more tense? You have to let go and understand the freer you are, the more loose you feel, and allow momentum to swing this stupid club, the better off you're going to be. So how do we kind of have a swing thought that will get away from it? First, I talk about this a lot. I'm not going to go into it, but we want to have a heavy arms feel, okay? We have to feel the weight of the club. Allow this to assist us. Allow it to be our friend. And we don't want force. So what we're going to do is first check the ball position. Okay, make sure that we're about level with the lead chest, I would say. That's a pretty good sort of starting point, if you will. Okay, now the only thing I want you to think about after you've got, a soft arms feel, but a good firm grip, we are just going to try and extend the arms past the ball here. Because tension, if we've got tension, the arms get tucked in and we do this, right? So we need to try and accentuate that move. Now, you're thinking, well, what else happens with the body? Don't worry about that just yet, okay? Don't worry about that just yet. We're going to do this in sort of two parts. We're just going to try and extend the arms to here, okay? Just a tiny little small movement to extend the arms to there, all right? If you need a bit of help to accomplish that, or if you're struggling even to get to there, just try putting down a T-peg or a marker or something that you can actually strike the ball and then the T-peg or whatever it might be, because that'll show that you're getting the correct angle of attack and sweeping through. And that's what I want you to remember, sweeping through, but we'll get onto that in a second. So ramp up that feel, okay? Just extending the arm. This next bit is about, I guess, rotation, but it's just getting through it, because so many get stuffed because they're trying to hit at the ball. And I want you to let me know, is that you? Do you get tension? Do you try and hit at it, just a little bit too much? Is that you? But we want to make sure that we get through the ball with freedom and effortlessness. And that is so key for every club in the bag. Because what happens is, as you can see from here, if we throw the hands and we sort of stall the body, right, we either dump it back here and then we try and salvage it like that. And we can have a swing that looks a little bit sort of topsy-turvy, and you can, top it a little bit there. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but you get the idea. So now we know that we want the hands to go to here. What do we do after that? We have to have a kind of go-to feel that is going to give us the correct sort of angle of attack as we're approaching the ball, that's going to give us the strike that we want, that is going to give the maximum amount of velocity to this with the least amount of effort. The only feel I want you to have is to try and get your belly, right, facing the target. By the time you sort of get to about here, okay? On the backswing, we're just going to feel like the belly is facing towards you. And then from here, we're just going to feel like we're having the belly face there, right? Allow the legs to come up. Allow the thighs to sort of touch one another, if you will, and have that sort of balanced, poised finish, right? Have a few practice swings, just small, getting through that way, right? Rotating and releasing. It's not hard on the body. We're not trying to, do this big aggressive sort of squat. We're just trying to clear out the way. I promise you, this swing thought of getting through is pure gold. Let me know if you're going to try it. That's the swing feel and thought that I want to have. How can we accentuate it? Do you want a drill? I'll give you a drill. Place your club head a few inches behind your ball. Make sure your ball position is, in front of your chest, your lead chest here. Okay. All I'm going to do is move the club head back a little bit, right? Nothing else. And from here, I'm going to make sure that I, mark the turf just past the ball. I'm going to have my arms straight, but because everything's fluid and I'm getting through, I'm going to make sure that my legs, my chest, my belly is all facing the target, just to there. And I'm only doing a wee little shot, okay? Just a small, there. And you'll start to build that confidence because you're going to strike them solid. And yes, it does work with hybrids, okay? And really, this actually can work with driver as well. It's actually a wonderful drill for the driver. But you have to sort of tap this into the, looking at the mark, the T-peg, just after trying to displace that T-peg, okay? So we're going to try and do the same thing. Just a little half swing. There, right? Straightening, and I'm making sure that I'm getting through, but no tension, nice and loose. There. So there we have it, my friends. That's all we have for today. If you have any questions, let me know, but please do apply those things. In summary, we are just trying to let go of tension. Make sure that you get through the golf ball. Don't cramp up, don't resist, okay? Let the club be your friend. Let velocity be your friend. Commit through the ball, focus on sweeping and your target where you want it to go, and that sort of low point being just a hair after. You do those things, I know you're going to be hitting the hybrids, you're going to be hitting your fairway woods pure, and you are not going to be topping them anywhere near as much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.